In 1831, a man named Thornton Blackburn and his wife, Rutha, escaped from slavery in Kentucky and they fled to Detroit. They feared that one day, one of them probably would be sold to another plantation. And they were right, because Rutha was sold. She was all set to go to another plantation, and that's when they made their move. After being on the run, they were huge in their communities in Detroit, and they built a reputation for being hard workers. A man named Thomas Rogers recognized the black whales, and he reported them. Word got back to Kentucky, and now the slave catchers were on their way. They came into town, and they arrested the two. Once the men of the town got word what was going on, they rifled up, pistoled up, weaponed up, and they were ready for that action. They was about to get Thornton Blackburn out of prison. Now the women had a different plan. Two women went down to the jail and they asked if they can see Rutha one last time. Two of her friends, named Tabitha Lightfoot and Caroline French. They went inside, and Caroline French exchanged clothes with Rutha. Rutha put her clothes on, and she ended up walking straight out of there. They've escaped. They managed to get her to Canada. The women came through, and they got her up out of there. Now she was in Canada, just waiting on her man. Now it was the men's turn to get Thornton up out of there. About 400 men waited outside the jail, and they all demand that they release Thornton. As the crowd got angrier and angrier, after many attempts to calm the crowd, Sheriff John M. Wilson had the bright idea to use Thornton to try to calm the crowd. So he actually went to his cell, and he was about to bring him out. Now the crowd was getting even more fired up, and they were ready to go inside the jail. The sheriff brought Thornton out. One of the men slipped Thornton a gun, and Thornton pointed the gun at the guards and told him he was getting ready to shoot him. The sheriff grabbed the gun, and the men started attacking everybody. Everybody was getting that work. The sheriff got stumped out. They cracked his skull, and they killed him. Stomped this dude out. We have never accepted slavery and just laid down. Never. We've always fought back. Detroit's mayor, Marshall Chapin, declared insurrection and summoned federal troops. This was known as the Blackburn riots. Thornton and Rutha Blackburn both made it to Canada, and they were very successful in life. Once the Blackburns made it safely to Canada, it wasn't quite over yet. They set the jail on fire, and this was all-out warfare, black versus white. We've had hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of rebellions and any type of anti-slavery acts. Mainstream media and through our school's curriculum, you will never hear stories like this. Please follow the History with No Chaser Facebook page, the Instagram page, and subscribe to the kids channel. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. And let me know what you think.